Our trip started out with this. We eventually caught up to this. It stayed with us to Colorado. This was awesome after driving all day. Imagine waking up to this. Then driving 166 miles off-road from Colorado to Utah. Maybe not the trip of a lifetime, but a trip I'm glad I got to do in my lifetime.
Alright. And of course, we're driving up a shelf road to get to this damn lake.
We broke through the trees into a clearing and were greeted by a sight I can only describe as spectacular.
Yep, I'm stopping.
The remnants of an old mining operation backlit by the sun's golden rays reflecting off the clouds and highlighted by a vibrant rainbow above. That's a pretty cool view right there, man. I had to stop and get a picture of that. A few short moments later, we arrive at camp with 37-degree temps, light rain, and the friends we'd been chasing for a day. We socialized and filled each other in about the events from the previous day, then turned in for the night shortly after that. This spot was going to be our camp for the next day, so we decided to head into Telluride in the morning for showers and pizza.
We're on our way back down. We're getting ready to go into Telluride. These guys are going to go take showers. I think we're also going to have lunch. So I figure I'd break out my cameras and start recording this because I couldn't see it yesterday very well. And all I could tell was that the road was below me and it was wet.
They had their showers. We had lunch at this decent pizza spot. And then everyone split up for a while to do some window shopping. Buy some souvenirs, stickers, hats, that type of thing. On the way back, we bought some firewood for the evening, and I took the opportunity to fill up with gas so I didn't have to do it the next day. Once we got back to camp, it was time to prep meals for the evening, pack non-essentials away, and discuss the plan for the next day. The view from ground level of this place is amazing all by itself. While it was later in the afternoon, what better time to get the drone out for a bird's eye view? As you can see for yourself, it was not disappointing. Things were winding down for the day and everyone was fed, so we started a campfire, told stories, and laughed until it was time to turn in.
Good morning, everyone. We have left our camp at Alta Lakes, and we are now on our way to Montrose, Colorado, so we can find the beginning of the Rim Rocker Trail and start our journey to Moab off-road.
All right. It is Tuesday, 12:20 Mountain Time, and we are on the Rim Rocker Trail. This is the beginning of the trail, so we're heading up passed through the town of Nucla, and I didn't see a population sign, so the ones that tell you how many people live there. I think they had one gas station that was co-located with the Ace Hardware, and they had one pump from what I could see. Kind of weird. Anyway, so it must be a pretty small little community here. However, we're gonna press. Everybody's pretty much got full tanks of gas and extra fuel, so we're gonna go.
Was there a turn back there?
Yes, there was.
The one I guess we need to be on. Okay. Stop.
There's a turn to your left we need to take back there. I think it's the Victor 19 road.
Roger that. Liberty has street signs are hard to see at 70. Going 40.
You got your speedometer set to kilometers per hour there, Craig?
Oh, one missed turn's a mistake, two missed turns a whoops. I don't know what three is. Third time's a charm.
Stop.
Give Sean and Mark. Oh, look, there they are. We missed the turn on purpose.
Follow this blue line on Onyx, right?
You can follow that blue line on Onyx. We missed a turn, but caught it quickly enough that we didn't have to go far to get back on track. Now that we didn't have to deal with the trees getting in the way while the drones tracked us, it was time to let them fly. It's times like this that I wish I had a passenger to either drive or fly the drone for me. In the beginning, the trail was smooth sailing. Our goal for the day was to do 100 of the 166 miles of this trail. The trail wasn't hard by any means. However, you needed to pay closer attention to what you were doing at this point. We ran into another group from Texas going the other way. Alright, we have one guy with a flat, so he and another guy are going to stop and change that flat. It's going to be a little bit, so we're going to press and see if we can't get to camp pretty quickly here. climb to the top of this plateau was insane. Unfortunately, I don't have video to show you. It was a 20-degree, 4-low, don't lose your momentum type of climb. The pucker factor was pretty high, and the view from the top was wild. At that point, we were pretty much racing the sunset trying to get to camp. Well, we made it. We beat the setting sun, and now it's time to relax. But first, we need to take a look around at the area we're camping in. This place is apparently popular with bears. I figure with all the cattle around, we won't really need to worry about the bears. If you've hung around to the end, I want to thank you for watching all the way through. I'd really appreciate if you folks would hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, or even a like. The second part to this trip will be out soon, and I'd love for you to see it. So until then, we'll see you next time.